Well shoot, welcome to the Poirier Pocket. Today I am talking about week 7 updates of being pregnant, and I actually got an ultrasound this week, so I totally nailed another pregnancy test. They let me keep that one. I guess they have to verify before they give you the ultrasound. But before we get into how I got that secret little trick of an ultrasound earlier, I've got a lot to update you on, so let's get into it. So if this is your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. You're always welcome to leave, but I just recommend doing that so you can find me again because my last name is really hard to spell. So you are at the Poirier Pocket. Welcome to this channel, and I am just so thankful for the people that are supporting this channel by hitting subscribe, because apparently it's really hard to grow on YouTube, and now it's really dark in here. Let me see if I can. There you go. Okay, well, lighting is just gonna be a journey today, but I believe I'll have my week 6 update out, so if you want to see that, hopefully I can link it here. Let's just get settled in. I showed you that I am pregnant. You got the proof in case you really needed that proof. I can't believe how much the lighting is tricky out here. Just fun times. It is fall here, obviously. I can't believe I'm pregnant. Last year at this time, we had just started trying, and it's just such a dream. I'm trying to soak up every day that I get because I'm still nervous about the whole miscarriage thing, like until you get through that first trimester and the like rates go way down. It's just nerve-wracking. So especially when you get to week 8, there's like a percentage change of the rate of miscarriage, and it's lower in my age bracket, so that's good. But it is just a little nerve-wracking until you get to see that first heartbeat. That's a huge milestone, and I can't believe we got to see it right before we went on vacation. So we had this trip planned to go to Myrtle Beach for our anniversary. We just hit 5 years of being married, but also we totally forgot this year that our anniversary just like came. Luckily someone else congratulated us and we're like, oh yeah, thanks for remembering. But we did get to celebrate on our Myrtle Beach trip. Traveling while pregnant, we went on a plane, obviously, because we're from the Midwest. Okay, trying to stay on topic. Let me just go down my list and hopefully I'll cover everything and I haven't already lost a bunch of things due to lovely pregnancy or mom brain, whatever this is. Okay, so I was talking about the heartbeat. Super cool tip that I want to share with you. If you have a pregnancy care center in your area, you can utilize them. So I actually told them, because I was looking up on their website and looking everywhere, and they say if you are experiencing an unplanned pregnancy, they offer all these things. And I thought, you know, we've definitely been planning for this, and this baby is like so wanted and desired. I'm 100% keeping the baby, and we know that. So could I still use their resources? So I was super open about that and just let them know that when I was asking, like, hey, would I be able to get an ultrasound? Would I be able to come in if I know I'm keeping the baby? And they were so open to it and so gracious, and absolutely I'm going to be advocating for them if it is more of a questionable thing for you, because they just know how to take care of you, and they just offer different things to help you emotionally because it's a huge transition. So anyway, that was our sneaky way of getting an ultrasound. I wasn't supposed to be able to get an ultrasound until almost 10 weeks, and I found out a little after 4 weeks. So that was going to be 6 weeks of going, I feel pregnant, but am I? Because of course on Google it'll tell you like there's all these other issues that you can run into, and I just really needed to see that the baby was in there. And especially because my symptoms were not super noticeable. Like, I had a few things. I knew I was feeling different, but it wasn't as dramatic as maybe it could be for other people. And for sure other people around me that are pregnant, it was hitting them hard. So it just felt even better like going into this and taking that test and actually getting a positive again. It just felt like I was passing a test. There's this weird thing of feeling like a failure if it's not there, and so I felt the opposite, which, you know, it's not healthy either way probably, but it's what I was feeling. Let me show you some of these ultrasounds. So when she started it, she actually thought we had like a 5-week along pregnancy. It was because they told me to drink so much water that my bladder was too full and it was squishing the baby. And so we switched a few things up, and then week by week it was getting bigger on, you know, the way they could get the ultrasound position better. But here is our little baby. So it's kind of tiny, but you can see, let's see, right over there, there's that little thing there. She said it looked like a dolphin. I don't know. We've got like our best ones up on our fridge. She even did like a 3D for us. There's it a little bit bigger. But she said everything was like right where it's supposed to be, and I mean, she gave us so many because things just kept happening and switching, and we got to see the baby in all different ways. So that is not the head, that is the yolk sac apparently, and then the baby's right next to it. I think their head is up there, but you can kind of see like little arms. I don't know, it's starting to look like something. Well, I mean, it was our first time seeing it, so yeah. But the baby, so I've got a little book that we picked up, which kind of just like, it's like a baby pregnancy journal kind of thing where you can keep track of different things. And this week the baby is the size of a sorry, the baby is the size of a blueberry, so it's about 1/2 inch. So this week, the start of this week, I had a lot of issues with sleep. I'm just kind of like waking up in the middle of the night, and I have really bad insomnia, so I'll get good sleep for like the first half of the night and then wake up and then think I'm like so tired and go back to bed and just lay there and cycle through my thoughts, and it's not pleasant. And so I've been going out to the couch, and then that's kind of been my trick, and I get a little snack at night, and I've been drinking a little bit of water, so I've kind of had that trick down. But then when we went on our trip, I felt amazing. I don't know if it was all the sunshine and water or whatever, but I felt so good. I got way better sleep. I could fall asleep again after getting up to go to the bathroom, and it just felt so good to get that. And let me see, what else am I like looking forward to? Looking forward to getting a pregnancy pillow. Earlier in this week, I was just looking forward to seeing the baby. We got to see it, and the heartbeat was great. We got a little video of it. We don't know gender, we don't know much yet, but let's see. In about 2 weeks, I will get to see the baby again at my official OB/GYN appointment. All right, so, oh, a cute thing that Chris did for me on our trip to Myrtle Beach, because we took the airplane, was he's like, I'm getting you ginger ale on the plane. So he's been like excited to join me on the excitement. He's just been so cute about it. But yeah, got a little ginger ale on the plane. But we got that just as a fun little, again, just celebration, and also to like keep my nausea down, which I really didn't have any. I felt super lucky, and was able to sleep on the plane. I didn't feel like too fatigued. It was great. I don't know what hit or who was praying for me, but it felt really good. And the water was so tiring. Like, I think Chris was getting just as tired as me. I thought he was taking breaks for me to help me rest, but he needed them, and then sometimes he needed them more than me. So it really felt like we were kind of equal on this trip, which at this point in pregnancy I did not expect. I'd say like with the ultrasound, because I don't know, you don't really know that you're pregnant. Like, it's this weird thing where if you don't have symptoms, at least for me, I just want some kind of confirmation. Like, at that point, just having the insomnia was good, having different times when I felt more fatigued, hunger. I really wanted just a little bit of nausea, which sounds absolutely stupid to say, but just to kind of know that everything was okay before I had seen the heartbeat. And once I got to see that little baby, and she said it was moving and actually has like arms, and you know, it's starting to look like a human, I think I started to get more attached to it, which is really cool and really scary, because in those first few weeks, on your first pregnancy, you just don't know, and like, is it gonna stick? And I was just really worried, and just trying to be present, but also keep my expectations at bay. So you don't try to get super attached to it, even though it's naturally gonna happen. Having that moment, it was emotional and also more scary that now it's like real. There's a real thing in there. How did it get in there? Basically, like when you're trying for so long, it's amazing to have that miracle just there. I remember just imagining someday that's gonna happen. I'm shocked it's here. Yeah, we just feel so blessed. So some other really cool milestones this week is that we got to start telling people, which was just so cool. We were gonna wait a little longer, but it was just so hard to keep the secret and not tell anybody and just have it between us. And like, I think as far as like it just not feeling real, I needed to tell people, you know, that like we got 2 pink lines. Like, we've been thinking about it for the last few weeks, and it feels, I don't know why I feel like this, but it feels wrong and like I'm an imposter before that ultrasound of telling people that we were pregnant. But we ended up doing it, and it felt really good because there's this weird feeling like I'm gonna jinx things, but like I have no control over like anything. And the fact that the baby's here is such a blessing, and I'm just so thankful for every day. So like, I'm just trying to go forward and when it feels right, just tell people and just do what feels comfortable for us. And it was just such a beautiful time getting to tell people, and just seeing the emotion well up in their eyes, and just how it like, there's this feeling of like, what should I be feeling right now? Like, I feel like I should be feeling more, or like, but it's such a shock to the system. It's like so overwhelming, all that's hitting you, that almost, for me at least, like I can't express it until I get like alone or like time away from it, and then it kind of hits me. Like, I've been trying to do a little bit of stretching and yoga, and that's like really when it hits me, is like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. And I think this was the week that it finally was settling in a lot of moments, and it's getting a lot more emotional, and it's just been such a cool experience so far. Final thing, just for me to remember, and for me to be able to tell my baby just how cool their dad is, and he's just been reminding me that I'm pregnant. And every time I feel a little bit off or a little bit more tired, he's like, do you know why you feel that? It's because you're pregnant. He's just been doing more and more lately as this is becoming more real, and he's just gonna be the coolest dad. We're so excited to meet this little baby and to see it again on the ultrasound. Just learn more ways that we can support this baby. And again, if you can't get in to see your little one and you want to get in earlier, try and see if you have a care center for pregnancy near you. They are absolutely amazing here. Thank you guys for watching. Again, please subscribe. I don't normally do a lot of push for people to subscribe. I figure if you want to, you will, but I'm just really hoping this channel can continue to grow. So as we watch my belly grow and just everything grow, hopefully this channel will too. But thanks for watching. Have a good week.